Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a video for you about some hard truths about Black Ops 4. This video is, of course, going to be some criticism of the game, which I'm sure a lot of you are really worked up and excited and happy about. But if you wanted to watch a long video of me taking a dump on Black Ops 4, it's not quite going to be that video. A big chunk of it is going to be criticism of the community itself, or more accurately, just some popular beliefs in the community that are utterly nonsense. So I'll be at odds with a lot of you. You'll see that dislike bar just explode and some really curious comments, I'm sure, but this is a video that I just feel like I need to make. I gotta get it off my chest, so it's coming straight from the heart today and way less scripted than usual. And we'll start off with point number one, which I almost already started talking about, and that's that in the Call of Duty community, criticism is still more popular than positivity. If you look at my videos, the topical commentary ones, they've largely been critical takes, and I'm not the kind of guy that's like, Call of Duty sucks massive cocks, and it's the worst game ever! They should all be shot! No, it's like, that's kind of nonsense. But even just any a normal criticism, or this is what's wrong, or this is what's bad, gets way more attention than anything positive or good about the game. If I complain about something, it's way better received than me showing off something cool or doing something fun, which honestly is just downright depressing. I don't always want to play a game where the community is just looking for ways to hate the game. I'd rather do something else. I still like CoD and I still play CoD, but it's just kind of sucky when I have to sit around and plan my content and I think, how can I make a video that's really down about the game that I play all the time, because that's what people want to watch. And it's kind of confusing to me that people just don't go play other stuff, but whatever. And let's move on to number two. That's just the real hard truth to swallow, and that's that if you're getting melted at 20 hertz, I got bad news for you, bro. You're gonna get melted at 60 hertz too. That tick rate and the number of hertz does not change your ping, and it does not change your overall connection quality, at least from your end to the server. It's just an update rate. At most, it will help you see somebody moving around a corner maybe one frame, which is 16 milliseconds or less ahead, depending on the upgrades and packet drops and all that kind of stuff. And it's not like you're sitting there playing at 20 hertz laggy mode and everything you do doesn't count and everybody else are little gods. Everybody else was playing at 20 hertz too. Everybody else had the same amount of, it's really not lag, but refresh rate that you had, and they were playing better than you. So when they update this game to 60 hertz, which already happened, and you've got 60 hertz in multiplayer, it's not like your shots are going to get better. It's not like you're going to kill people faster or run faster, just get instantly better at the game. You're going to play about the same, and everybody else that you're playing is going to be on 60 hertz too instead of 20, so they're going to get all the same benefits that you do. The only real things that'll change is if you have a connection that drops packets a lot, or that just kind of struggles to connect to the server, or if you're kind of conservative and you don't push a whole lot, because there is always peaker's advantage in online games, then it will benefit you a little bit more. But I mean, it's not going to make you a god for sure. In the same note, the whole I shot first and then died first thing is really frustrating in Black Ops 4. It pisses me off when I'm sitting here and I'm playing and I'm trying to get a good commentary, and I didn't even talk about the damn game that I've got going on here. The previous game was the exact same team on the exact same map. They're all a bunch of sweaty LMG campers with thermal scopes, and they put the whole map on lockdown and trapped me in the spawn and punished me with specialist abilities and stuff. My whole team quit and I just kind of sweated it out. This game, I got pissed off and I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this crap. I'm going to play Torque and I'm going to punish them for being alive, and I'm going to play really hard. But if you notice, my KN is kind of struggling. I shoot first and die first, and I get shot around corners and stuff, and it's not always a fun experience. But the reality is, I'm playing Call of Duty. What the hell do I expect? Shoot first, die first, and shot around corners has been a thing since 2006 in good old Call of Duty 2. It's been 12 years, and those things have not changed. Many of you have played 8 or 9 Call of Duty games. When you buy a new Call of Duty game, do you really expect it to be radically different? And this is more of just a personal venting from my Twitter timeline and feedback and stuff. There's people I shoot first and die first all the time. Trash networking. Or all these bullets go around corner like magic. And I'm like, dude, I know you've played the last 3 Call of Duty games. What the hell did you expect? Did you expect it to be completely radically different? And I mean, I think that'd be a very unreasonable expectation. So that one kind of surprises me. How many people just buy the next Call of Duty game every year and just want a totally different, radically new product in any capacity, new engine, new this and that, and they've never done that, and they're not gonna do that. And I can make the same video 4 years from now, and it's gonna be the same engine and the same kind of networking and the same shoot first, die first. That's how it's gonna be. Talking about the game itself, though, let's pull back and talk about these specialists, because I mentioned playing Torque to punish people's life, and we're going to work our way down to that. A lot of people in the community hate armor. Armor is OP. Armor is annoying. People eat bullets because armor. Armor is not even that good anymore. Look, armor has been nerfed like 2 or 3 times since beta. You can just shred through armor with FMJ. Armor buys you 1 or 2 shots generally, maybe a little bit more if you're doing SMGs or something. Armor is not even remotely as close to OP as Stim Shot. I know that's going to piss off more people than anything because armor is unpopular and Stim Shot is super popular, but honest to God, Stim Shot is 100% busted. If you think about it, you can heal yourself one-handed while shooting, hip firing if you want to, instantly, like just and you're done. It heals you faster than the base heal, super fast, fractions of a second. And it's off cooldown faster. So this whole game that's built around like a healing mechanic that you have to do manually just goes to hell with Stim Shot. The amount of people that I fight with armor and I fight them and I break their armor and they go around the corner and then I push them and win is pretty high. And there's some times that I do lose gunfights because the guy has armor. But it's not even close to the amount of times that I shoot some dude and I watch him slink around the corner with like 5 health. And I know this guy's got Stim Shot. He's going to go around the corner, stick himself, 100 milliseconds later, he's going to have full health and be ready to go again. I've seen people just kind of strafe behind a wall, briefly Stim Shot, and then return back to the fight just to get like an extra 2 or 3 shots in on me. Stim Shot is mind-bogglingly powerful. It makes almost any gunfight that you don't kill somebody instantly a 300 HP gunfight. And it's the most popular perk. The reason people eat bullets in this game and it feels like they don't die is because they're Stim Shotting all the time, and it kind of ruins aggressive play because like normally what you would do in any Call of Duty game, you got like 5 seconds for your health to come back, right? You see a guy, you shoot him, and he takes some damage, and he kind of slinks off, and he's weak, and you're like, that's perfect. I'm going to push this guy. He's like one shot. He has no health. He can't deal with me. He should be playing conservatively. With Stim Shot, you can shoot this guy down to nothing, and he just right back up, and he's ready to fight again. And nothing that you did, no amount of shots that you hit conveys you any advantage at all in the upcoming gunfights. And that's just 100% bullshit, and it tilts me off the planet. It's super frustrating. Of all the shit in this game, Stim Shot is the one that gets me the most, and I think it's really annoying. Speaking of annoying, Nomad's dog is annoying. You guys are right about that one, community. Nomad's dog is just really frustrating. He's as frustrating as Riley is in Call of Duty Ghosts, just running around insta-killing people. He doesn't have auto-aim, he doesn't have a good hitbox, he just kind of sneaks up on you. If I didn't run Engineer as much as I did, that dog would probably kill me all the time. I haven't tested how much health he does or doesn't have, but it's at least several times the amount of a person. Sometimes you shoot him and he takes a bunch of shots and gets like stumbled. Sometimes you stun him. Sometimes he just barrels through everything and eats your whole team. And the dog is super annoying. It's like Call of Duty Ghost level tilty insta-kill stuff. I don't like getting insta-killed by the Annihilator or the Tempest or something, but at least people had to aim those guns. This dog just runs around and munches you. But a lot of people like to focus on Nomad. Nomad is broken. Nomad puts out annoying mines. Nomad's dog pisses me off. You know who's really broken? You want to know the real busted specialist? That's the one I'm playing as right now, Torque. Torque, I think low-key might be the best specialist in the game. I used to love Crash and Recon. Torque has taken my heart. I don't know if you noticed, the reason I'm winning this game is not because I'm good at it. My aim is like actually literally garbage right now. But with Torque, just me with Torque and equipment charge, I can lock down the map and force enemies to go wherever it is that I want. The barricade is super strong. It provides you cover. It microwaves people. It suppresses a lane. The razor wire is super strong. You can hide it under drops. You can. It takes so much ammo to break. Torque is like a lane and spawn control expert. I have no idea what the pros are going to do with him. I know they're kind of mad about the search and destroy thing, but I think a good Torque player can change the flow and pace and tone of a match more than any other specialist in the game. And it's super fun for me to use. But I'm going to let you know, it tilts me super hard when I have to play against a good Torque player. And he puts his freaking barricade around a corner where you can't even shoot it with FMJ, where you can't shoot it, knock explosives around and get it out. So what you have to do is go around the other side of the map to try and break the barricade, but there's a razor wire, so you have to keep going on a further flank route. And since it's like the only way out, that's where all the bad guys are, and that's where I get hosed, and I can't push all the way back around to get it. So Torque is super tilty. I mean, Torque is ludicrous, and he kind of pisses me off. And finally, this is one where I think expectations were super unrealistic. The black market isn't just gonna be free stuff. I don't like the black market as it is now. My progression tiers are super low. I'm not rewarded for doing challenges. I'm not rewarded for getting experience or playing well. It's literally just a time-based thing, which is why you see people in spawn running in circles or just shooting in the air and not moving, because they leave like weights and just put freaking rubber bands on their controllers and go to work and just run around and let it farm the black market, which pisses me off. I don't really like that. But I don't know what else to expect. I mean, the black market is some free stuff. I'm sure it's going to get monetized later with COD points or Black Ops Pass and other stuff. But like, really, what did y'all expect? Did y'all expect a literally 100% free black market that Activision just gives you everything? That's not how Activision works. That's not their MO. They got to make some money from it. And even Fortnite, which is held up as the gold standard of these sort of games, with the most generous microtransaction system that there is at the moment, is not really free or fast. You have to buy those battle passes to get the better stuff. You don't get the good stuff down there on that peasant tier battle pass. You just get some little freebies that kind of string you along, and you do have to grind for it. So in that sense, it's not that different, and there has to be some way for you to pay in to get more stuff. If it were easy to just grind out all 200 tiers and get everything, they'd never make any money on that. It would be straight garbage for them, and I think it would be unsuccessful as a pass anyway. So I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't know what the plans are. I just know it's going to cost money in the future, and y'all got to be ready for that. Guys, that's it for this video. I think I'm going to post this one near when I'm returning from Sweden. I'm just doing a ton of content before I leave. It's going to be a long trip. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful, maybe. Hopefully I didn't ruffle too many feathers, but that was kind of the point. I'm feeling argumentative. I'm feeling passionate about some things, and I just kind of wanted to get it off my chest. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.